So, gonna start off here with an image with Nurse Joy, but look how morbid she is. She always says, "We hope to see you again after you heal." Alright, so back to where we left off. I'm gonna use Charmander to cut down this bush so we can get down to Erika. Oh, have you talked to that guy? Oh, yeah. He's such a creeper, though, but because he's always saying, "Oh, look at all the ladies in this building or gym or whatever." But I've actually started, I actually fought the trainers in her gym off screen so I can just approach Erika. And the trainers were really annoying because they kept using rap, and that's a broken move because you can't do anything. So here's Erika. We take down her Tangela, and now going to work on her Weepin' Bell. So luckily, she doesn't use rap. She likes to use acid instead, which I'm not too worried about. And shocking, Pikachu actually learns Thunder at such a low level, but moving on from that. So I actually thought she had a Vileplume or a Victory Bell. Like, as you see in the episodes, I thought she had a Vileplume, but guess not. She has a Gloom, which is her last Pokemon. I'm rather shocked because she was actually really easy to beat, except her Vileplume gives me some trouble here with its pedal dance and just not able to wake up here and its pedal dance. I was trying to score like a confusion, like for it to hit itself so I can wake up, but it snaps out of confusion really fast. So that just makes it harder for me. And I finally can get a hit off it, and it's just gonna attack itself and then sleep powder me again. So that's never any fun. So now I've just gotta keep on scoring that one hit. It hurt itself in confusion, which almost died there, 1 HP. But the thing I was worried about was her healing, and she does, of course. So finally wake up. And luckily for me, Gloom hits itself in confusion, and again. So now I just need one finishing move, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing she only paralyzed me, but now I can go for the slam and kill her Gloom. So defeat Erika and receive the badge. And now we're gonna deposit Charmander and heal up. And then we're going to start making our way to... Oh, wait. There you go. We hope to see you again from Nurse Joy. So morbid. So we're actually now going to start making our way to Lavender Town and rescue Mr. Fuji. Oh, wait. No, I lied. We're going to go to the Rocket's hideout first. So defeat the one Rocket. Then open up the poster and press the switch, and I like how he just kind of walks right through the wall. He doesn't push the switch himself because if you notice, before I walk over there, the wall is closed, and he just kind of walks right through it. So yeah. So I'm just gonna try and avoid like all these rockets and just kind of speed right through the Team Rocket's hideout because I always hated Rocket's hideout because it was always so annoying. It was the same Pokemon over and over, and from all of them, Coughing, Grimer, and Zubat. Oh, and Raticate. So yeah. And we get a TM here. And I think I learned there was nothing in this room because I actually went the wrong way, and I actually have to come back to this place because of the lift key, because I need to get the lift key. But yep, I actually went the wrong way, and it turns out I was supposed to go through that little maze with all the little spinning panels. It turns out there's actually a staircase right next to the rocket up there, right when you see the spinning panels. So yep, I made a mistake. So I did all that work for just one Hyper Potion, so, yep. There's the staircase I was talking about. Then we gotta go through another maze, and, yep. And it's hard to do this, especially when you're going at, like, 500% of speed. And there's Rare Candy, that's always nice. I don't use that till later. I'll use all of mine up. Because, I mean, once you make the one mistake of stepping on the wrong panel because you're going so fast, it's hard to move down just one space. And I'm going to defeat this rocket and finally move on so we can get the card key, or no, it might actually be no, I think it's the lift key in this one. Because there's two rockets hideouts. One gives you the lift key and the other gives you the card key, so. HP up, I'm going to use that now. Because what's depressing about Pikachu is. Oh, yep, get the lift key. Is that it doesn't get a whole lot of HP, but its defense is just terrible. It has Pikachu's all speed, but love how this Team Rocket's just like, oh no, I dropped the lift key. All of a sudden, he just drops that lift key. I always found it funny. I mean, you just drop the lift key after you get defeated. That's kind of ridiculous. But so I'm gonna defeat this another rocket and ran out of thunderbolts. But work my way to the elevator so we can take on Giovanni. Luckily, he's not too tough right now. He doesn't have Nido King and Nido Queen yet, so I can still use Thunder moves. Nugget. That doesn't do me any good right now because my money's broken. If I sold it, it wouldn't go up to whatever it should be. It'd be still at 4052, and I show it in later videos. I don't show it yet. So you gotta fight Team Rocket. They're back again, but they don't have their Arbok and Weezing yet, so. Okay, now we take on Giovanni. See, I'm still a little confused on like why he has an Onyx. I mean, he doesn't use it in his gym, but yeah, he does use a Rhydon in his gym. Let's see, he does use the Persian, I think. Pretty sure. Oh, he doesn't have Nidorino yet. Oh well. So now we get the Silph Scope, and now we can work our way back to Lavender Town and take rescue Mr. Fuji because we got the Silph Scope. I think this is just an exit. Yep. Gotta defeat this rocket, and that was just an exit for me. I should have just escaped roped, but I think I just completely forgot I even had it. So yeah. Okay, now we're gonna work our way underground, and if you keep mashing A, you can sometimes again find an item or two. So work our way back to Lavender Town, and gotta take on Gary. And in what's it called? I don't remember what Lavender Tower, whatever it's called. I abused Pikachu later because Pikachu does die, and I underestimated Pikachu. I thought he could take on a ghost type Pokemon without dying, so yeah. And Shelter. Oh, and they evolve. They just look. Cloyster just looks so wrong, and some people understand what I'm saying here, but others might not. In other words, Cloyster does look like a vagina. So just gonna take on all these little channelers. Confused. I'm not too worried about being confused yet or paralyzed. And I think that's okay. Now I am. So right there, that sucked. I got fully paralyzed twice in a row. I mean, what are the chances? Seriously. So yeah. Time to work our way back through the tower, and it's a good thing I brought Repulse this time. I'm just gonna skip that channeler. I'm not even gonna bother. But again, good thing I brought Repulse so I can just run right through this tower without having to battle everything. And I learned in Pokemon Yell, S-Toss does work against Ghost type, which is a shock. I'm just gonna heal right here. Well, that's always nice. That it is a shock because S-Toss is normal, I believe, and normal moves aren't supposed to be effective against Ghost type at all. So, yeah, I'm gonna defeat this Chandler and keep working my way up. And I think this is the last floor with that has the Marowak, and after Marowak, we can take on Team Rocket once again, and Giovanni. I think Giovanni's here. Yep. Oh wait, hang on. First, we gotta take on Marowak. Just Seismic Toxic. All right, that was easy. Okay. Yep. Now we're gonna take on Team Rocket. Ugh. Now they have their Arbok and Weezing. After 2 levels, but I thought Coughing didn't evolve to like 40 or close to 40. Oh, Giovanni's not here. Closer to 40, and yeah. So now we get the Poke Flute, and we can take on the Snorlax and work our way down to Fuschia City and take on Koga. So I'm just gonna run right through all this, encounter every trainer, and I didn't even mean to encounter the trainers. It's just completely by accident. Well, not accident, just kind of unavoidable. But just gonna work my way through all these trainers and kill off Snorlax. And I didn't mean to use Thunder there. I meant to use Thunderbolt, but misclicked on Thunder on the Tentacle. So just gonna take out this Goldeen. There'll be a house coming up here. If you go inside and talk to the person, I believe he gives you a good rod. That or it's a super rod. One of the two. Because you get Old Rod in Vermilion City from someone. So gonna use the Poke Flute on the Snorlax and just kill it off. And oh, what sucks about the items in the earlier generations, you can only hold a limited amount, but I guess that's what makes use of your Ash's PC. Considering, I mean, I don't think anybody ever used that until these early generations when you absolutely had to. Okay, and there's the house I was talking about that gives you the good rod or super rod. I don't go in because it's worthless for me since this is a Pikachu only rod. And again, I don't know why electric moves work on Nidorino and Nidoran Boy, but it doesn't on Nidoking. Because all of a sudden, it's all of a sudden a ground type. And this is where my Pikachu starts running low on moves or on the PP on the moves and his health, and so I'm starting to get a little worried about Pikachu here. I'm trying to make it to Fuschia City before I die. So it's just kind of like, oh, gotta avoid all the trainers and hurry it up. And again, it's a good thing I have Repel so I can run through all the grass and avoid the trainers later. Pidgey trying to use Whirlwind against me. Yeah, it doesn't affect me because I only get one Pokemon. And I'm gonna sell those TMs later, or just deposit them. So keep on working, take on this trainer. I don't know why I didn't use Thunderbolt. I had PP for it, but oh well. Still take it out. Just kind of working my way around. Hopefully not getting into too many battles. I think I was saving my Thunderbolt for the upcoming trainers. Yeah, it must have been, because I keep using Slam.